Hey, yo.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's up, my guy? Where you at
Not
right now?
much.
Oh, I think I see you. I see you. Pulling up.
Yeah, I'm chilling too good.
Wow. Very quiet. Very quiet here. It is
Yeah, not
1:30
much
in the
going on
morning.
tonight.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, it's good to have you on the podcast.
Thank
Let's
you.
let's start
Glad to be here.
diving deep into some of Dark Shark. By the way, guys, this is Dark Shark. In case you didn't fucking know. I mean, if you
What's up,
don't,
guys?
people don't know who Dark Shark is. It's pretty bad. Probably don't play much. But yeah, let's. I think I want to start with Dark Shark's time from when he started out in TLOPO until now, and how basically he changed from a roleplay guild SvSer into a top 5 sailor in the game, and how he used to get destroyed every single day by me and Angel Whale Pratt, but now he doesn't.
Yep. Yeah, not anymore. I started in Podco when I was like 7 or 9, through that kind of age. But anyways, we moved forward. I didn't think I was gonna play Pirates again, and then Talopo came out, and I found it ironically in COVID times, so I was able to, grind the game quite a lot, just get my character up to level 50, grab like 2 legends on the way, and in that time I was with Armed Guard. I started to SvS again with them. Um, but yeah, it was not great. I didn't have the gunners to kind of pursue anything forward to what I've already accomplished with the guild. Like I figured out like basic sailing strategies again, but I did not feel I was able to pursue anything forward with my sailing. So I left Armed Guard. I went to round 2 for like, I don't know, like 3 weeks. It was good. I had some good SvSers over there, but just not consistent or active. And then at that point, I moved to Juggernauts, and I think that's kind of when like my SvS knowledge just kind of took off. I had like Gabe, obviously, and Basel, fucking ringing in my ear, like what to do, what not to do. Me and Gabe also gone through like videos together countless times of like past records of what I've been doing sailing, seeing what I've been doing good, doing what I'm seeing what I've been doing bad, and working on those things. So, it's been quite the journey, but truthfully, all it is practice. I can't say that I got this easy, but I would say the reason why I'm so good at the game, not to be fucking pretentious or anything, but the reason why I'm so good at the game is because I put a lot of time in. I put a lot of time into practicing SvS, and I figured out what works, what doesn't, and that's where I'm at now. Yeah, I think I have a great knowledge of like what's going on every time we launch.
Yeah, and you have easily become. You went from literally 0 to 100 in like a year, maybe. Like when did you start
Yeah,
playing? Was it summer or was it?
it was 2020 summer quarantine. That's when COVID started,
Right. So
and then
basically, a year's time, you went from
yeah,
pretty fucking garbage to pretty fucking good.
yeah,
So to anyone out
yeah.
there,
Like I said, it's just practice. It's practice. That's all it is.
yeah, I mean it does help. Does help being around good people too. I mean, I'm sure there's good people in our
Mm-hmm.
guard, but you know, not SVSing as much as we do. So that's definitely
No,
part
Armed
of it.
Guard was certainly not an SvS guild, so it was harder to excel. But
Rip arm guard, by the way.
one, yeah, rest in peace. That was a good guild.
Yep.
But yeah, I had to join the SvS guilds to excel more in my sailing.
Right. I mean, the thing is too is like it's fun being in public guilds like I've been, but like
For
when you
sure.
specialize down and you just SVS and like that's all you focus on, like you don't have to do other guild shit to be an officer and shit like that. Like you just get
Yeah.
on, you fucking do your thing. The game can become really enjoyable, even though there's so much like garbage in the way, like bugs and uh, crashing and all that shit. It'd still be pretty fun. But a lot of people
Yeah.
don't know about that. So
Yeah. For sure.
what's since you've kind of gone through it all, like if you were a player, here you are at the end of 2021, and let's just say you're level 30 with a T spine, so everybody hates you. Everybody fucking hates you, but you suck at SVS. And nobody wants
Yeah.
to let you on your ship. Nobody, whatever. What would you do
Yeah.
to start getting better at SVS if you actually want to get into it? You're like kind of on the line, like I don't know if I want to SVS. I don't know if I want to be in a guild that SVS is only. Like, what would you do?
Right. Right. So I don't know, man. Like, play the game. There's a lot of options in the game. There's looting. There's questing. There's SvS. Scan and defense. There's a whole ton of stuff you can do in the game. Find what you like to do. If it happens to be SvS, then my advice would be get to level 50 as soon as you can because then your damage output is at the max. I'd also suggest going for cannon rams on cannon defense and also for the sailing charts in like mat runs and stuff. We could probably post like the most important ones at the end of this if we wanted to. Just
I'm showing them. I'm showing them all right now.
Yeah, you got to show them what is the most important. So get all those rams and sailing charts, and then like hop into the SvS scene. Like literally, I opened my boat up to public. I know a lot of other people do as well. Like I said, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. We usually do SvS every night. It's not Juggernauts. It's just public. But yeah, I would just get level 50, get all your rams and charts, and then join a boat. I'd also suggest figuring out the skill points. I'm pretty sure Gabe's going to show that now.
I will do that.
Yeah, Gabe has like a general setup for gunning, and then
This
kind
is
of
like,
translates to the sailing as
yeah,
well.
this one's Firebrand, but if you don't want to
Yeah.
use Firebrand, then you just put these ones on Shrapnel, and then you just have Bolt and Fury.
Yeah. I mean, some old SvSers like to do explosive as well. Really, it's just personal preference what you like to shoot, what you can handle on ram changes. Changing your rams so that you're getting maximum damage. But yeah, that's my advice. Get to level 50, get the rams, get the skill points, and then just hop on those public boats and go from there. You'll get invited to more things, you'll get friended by SvSers, and you'll get into the scene.
Yeah, and that is pretty true. Like, and the thing is too, it's like I think we have this stigma in the SvS community. Like a lot of people think we're just assholes. We're just like stuck up. Like, we just
Yeah,
SvS. We cause drama at Pork, and then we redo it tomorrow. And like that is not the case. Like we get our publicity from shit on Pork because nobody pays attention
yeah,
to actual SvS. But like
no,
with SvS League and a Bass SvS, shit gets competitive, and like we actually have a lot
very.
of fun and shit. So
Yeah, like it's good competition, and you know, truthfully, it gets toxic on both sides. But I think that's kind of like the element of competition that is needed to make it competitive.
yeah, honestly, that's a good thing because like even sports teams and shit, like they don't like no one just gets along all the time. Like sometimes
Mm-mm.
someone rubs someone the wrong way, and that's just how it goes. Eventually, you figure it out though, and you just keep playing. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
let your game speak for itself.
yeah, facts, and it's not like anyone's going for heads out here or anything. Like we're just playing for fun, you know how it is. So
The game at the end of the day.
facts. All right, so yeah, that's it with that. But I mean, like competitive players and shit, like we're trying to get that all going in SvS League. So like,
Yeah, for sure.
let me just plug that real quick. By the way, I am the president of the SvS League now. Believe it or not, here I fucking am. Um, that was after some unfortunate events that happened. This was not supposed to happen, but here I am. And anyways, if you are even somewhat interested in SvS, I really recommend joining this season specifically because the way that we have it balanced out is kind of like with taking out war sloops, it makes it a lot better for newer players because you got bigger targets, you got slower ships, and so that makes it more fun because you can actually hit shots. You can compete with SvSers that are a lot better than you. Of course, the better SvSers are still going to do a lot better, but that's just the way that it is. You know, they've put in a lot more time to get where they're at, and you haven't.
Yeah.
So that's simply just the way the game works. But yeah, let's talk
Yeah,
about
for
League
sure.
a little bit.
I would say this upcoming season is definitely like slowed down the game of SvS just because we're doing war frigates. You know, like we're not doing the
Well, it is. We're taking out just war sloops. So, I mean, it could be war frigates, could be war brigs, war gallant. But it's most likely going to be. Everyone's going to be using war frigates, you know.
war frigates or war brigs. Same concept applies though. Like you're not gonna have like these speedy war sloops and like a storm chaser just going around. You know, like it's gonna be something you can actually hit, and that's what I'm saying. Like the playing field is gonna be leveled this season. I think that's something that's very important to these newer players that may want to join, or like people who are just new to SvS in general. Like I said, like TBE, Osiris, etc. Those guys want to join, feel free, sign up, man. Like we'd love to have you guys. In addition, the more competitive guilds like Wayward and Privateer, I think we'd love to see those guys out. And I don't know, I talked to Gabe about this a little bit, but I think it'd be advantageous if we can get some of you guys, if you wanted to join, on the moderator team at least, so you guys can have a say in like what's going down. Because there's been this huge misconception that Juggernauts run the league, and let me tell you, there's 13 or 14 moderators and admin, leadership team, and 4 of us are on the leadership team, so I don't know. We're not a huge part of it, and also we can't ref matches, so it doesn't really matter in terms of us being biased or the ref team being biased. Most of them are on other teams also, so it makes no sense why they would be biased towards us. But like I said, if you guys want to get, like a couple of you guys on mod team, so you can like have your say, and hopefully get rid of that stigma. We're open to it for sure.
Yeah, and that goes for anyone. Like, we're not trying to single out anybody, neither Shark or I. We're not trying to say, hey,
No.
this is what everyone believes just because you're in this group or whatever. No. So this is everybody. Like, we could care less who is in league as long as, we have a good environment where people can play fairly and there's no drama. And, like, I mean, look, we're not going to say there's no shit talk allowed, but, like, at the same time, like, we can't have people disrespecting referees and things like that. And
I think that's kind of the main point that happened last season.
Yeah, that is exactly what happened last season.
I'll just bring this up lightly with the originals. Great team, they beat us fairly within the rules, but most of the mishaps happened within the relationship between the team and the refs. The relationship between the Juggernauts team and the refs was healthy and we weren't fucking disrespectful, so it was fine. The problem occurred when the original team was being disrespectful to refs, and that's really just the only issue that happened there. Like, it's nothing personal, it's just you gotta let the officiating people officiate the match,
Yeah, and so that obviously caused a little bit of some fighting because, they were saying the exact same stuff that other people might say, that it was like unfair and shit, but
Yeah.
Ask Kate Goldair that was
Um.
there every single time. And she fucking hated
Well,
it.
yeah. Bring it back to that. Kate Golder was the league president at the time. She was officiating with a bunch of other moderators, which were not in Juggernauts. So please bring it up with them, and it's not with us. Additionally, me, Gabe, Angelo, Dark Legends, and Rays, we had a call, and like we kind of
This was
settled some
underground.
things.
This was totally
Yeah,
underground. Nobody knows. This is top
yeah, I'm
secret
bringing it up though.
information.
I'm bringing it up because I think it's just a prime example of like we can settle our differences and move forward. We offered to originals to join the league this season. They decided not to, but anyways, the point is that we're open to everybody to come join us. Like, we're not discriminating at anybody. It doesn't matter about past differences or whatnot. We're trying to move forward as a competitive place for all the Esters to compete, because at the moment it's not too hot on Abasa.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is too, like originals and the moderators did not get along at all. Like we had some serious issues going on there. I'll speak briefly on this because I think a lot of people have the wrong thinking of why I'm president and shit, but I will get rid of all the rumors right now because let me just tell you, back in season 5, there wasn't a moderator on the goddamn team that wanted SvS Originals being league, except for me. So I told everyone, if we want a real ass league, we need to have SvS Originals because they're obviously very good. And so,
Yeah.
a few weeks later, months later, they end up beating us, which sucks. But it is what it is. It's SvS. So, but they did not come back because the moderators didn't want to put up with their bullshit anymore with the refs. But no hate on them.
And I think it was also they didn't want to come back because of the backlash they got from the moderators.
Yeah.
You got to take in perspective.
Well, yeah, they didn't want to come back either because, I mean, it's both parties are just mad about it. It's just bad, dude.
Yeah.
But like Shark said, me and him did have a conversation with Ray and Dark Legend, which Dark Legend, I need to get him on the pod one of these days.
For sure.
So there we go. We already got one person that wants him on the pod, except for me. So Dark Legend, I'll have to hit you up. But yeah, dude, like
sure.
we're working on our relationships and stuff. We're not assholes. Us SvSers, we're actually some pretty nice people. We just like to get on and have fun like everybody else, It gets heated sometimes. It gets competitive,
It gets really competitive, and I become an asshole when I'm competitive. I won't lie. I'm sure most of you who are viewing this are going to agree I'm an asshole. I don't disagree with you, but I will say this: it's mostly just my competitiveness. It's nothing personal with anybody.
Exactly.
And I think that's the point that most people miss nowadays. Is it's not personal; it's competitiveness.
Yeah, I think that's the way it rubs off on this game. Like when you type it in the chat, it's like everyone takes it personally immediately. It's like
right. Well, you don't have the pragmatics that you would have in the real conversation, right? Like the body language, the gestures that you get from seeing an actual person, right? So it's different when you type something. So understandable.
Yeah. So just to get the rumors out of the air, like I do have more behind this than clout for the Juggernauts. I've heard that one. That's an interesting one. That was kind of funny. But basically, I'm running League because I feel like I can do the best job. I've been SvSing for so many goddamn years, I can't even count. Okay? I'm out here trying to build a fair and organized league. And Shark knows better than fucking anyone else here. I have a busy fucking personal life. The last thing that I want to do is deal with fucking dorks on a video game. Like, dude, I'm just fucking... I'm trying to make this fair and fun for everyone As long as everyone's cool, I don't care. I don't mind doing it. But as soon as it becomes like, just shit, like, well, we got people fighting all the time and stuff, and that's when I'll probably be dipping. So, but just so you guys know, like, those are my intentions. I'm not here to. I could care less about winning a ton.
Sure.
I'd love to win, but it's not my
like,
number one.
We are competitive. We would love to win, but I would also love to have competition. So like we're actually have somebody to go against. It's essential to the competitiveness of SvS and the community.
Community's not that big. I mean, we got some guilds, but it's not that big.
No, it's not big at all.
Like, we got it's us, Org, Wayward.
I would say like
Privateer.
30 to 40 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not even the active.
That's probably like total-ish. We're starting to get around like the total number there.
Yeah, active. Yeah. I would say 20 at max.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Probably like 20. Like usually, like if it's a good SvS night, like we'll get 2 ships out, fully crewed people.
Yeah, and it's just a parallel.
Yeah, and some solo guys.
But that's the point of SvS League. We want to get something bigger going, and we're kind of following Antonio Gunshot. I founded SvS League.
We just need more guilds. More guilds.
Yep. But yeah, if you guys want to sign up, I'm pretty sure Gabe will have a link in the bio for y'all, and we'll go from there.
I will do that.
Love to see.
Speaking of links, I will send a link to my OnlyFans. Never mind. Just kidding. I will send a link to Shark's YouTube channel. My bad. A little bit of confusion there.
I mean, my OnlyFans is open too.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get that down then. Is it free or we gotta pay? I'm on a budget. I'm on a budget. Come on, give me some slack. Give me a discount. It's Black Friday. Come on. It's coming up.
You gotta trade me 50 iron whenever the trading system comes into pirates.
Oh, you want
big joke?
Some shit.
Big joke. Big joke. Yeah.
Oh, trading. Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, if that ever comes.
Yeah, hold on. Let's talk about that for a minute.
Speaking about
motherfucking trading, dude.
Man, if trading ever came to the game, I think that would significantly improve a lot of things. I think it also would have to be accompanied with a gold cap increase.
I agree. Yeah, we need dude, if we could have a place where we could just put all this shit, like, at a bank or something.
Imagine if you had guild vaults.
Yes. Or imagine if we had Bitcoin in TLOPO.
Oh boy, that's a whole another question.
I know, that would be insane though. Sorry, that's my crypto addiction.
That's more. I think that's more than whoa. I think that's more fantasy than realistic.
Oh, what, the Bitcoin or the vault?
Yeah, the Bitcoin.
Yeah, I'm just throwing shit out there.
Let's talk about TLOPO devs and the state of SvS. Are you currently happy with what we're at in SvS and what the developers have, done for SvS? I mean, you've been here since what, like 2017?
I've been here since 2016, unfortunately. But look, you know what? I can't even talk on this because I'm gonna lose my shit. So, Shark, we're here to listen to Dark Shark right now, the darkest of sharks. So, I want to hear your opinion. What is your opinion on the state of SvS? How are the devs treating SvS?
Okay, whenever the devs apparently claim to fix something in SvS, it's accompanied by another 10 different things that have been broken in SvS. There's what is it? There's the existing glitches in SvS, which just have not been fixed to this day. There's also latency on the boats. The list goes on, really. As in the community, we've just been ignored. Most of the developer work goes towards loading nowadays, which is sad because there are other communities which could benefit from some updates.
I agree. I agree. It's getting pretty rough, you know, all these years later, and we're still at about the same spot, honestly.
I mean, to name two examples which were just horrendous were the Firebrand update, where things were the Firebrand was stacking.
Oh, that was a disaster.
You would die in 5 seconds, and then not to name any names, Scurvy Guildmaster, moderator, decided to make Copperheads extremely OP for her own for their own volition. Anyways, that was another big break in the system. Copperhead should not have been that OP, but sorry about that.
That shit has me dead. Yeah, we're gonna try not to backtrack in SvS, but you know, it's tough. It's tough, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you wake up some days and you hope something changed, but nope.
No. If you shoot straight at a boat, it's going behind. You're never shooting straight at a boat. It's not the same as Paco.
No, this is completely different than fucking Paco.
Yeah, TLOPO's a whole different game.
Yeah, well, you know, we're putting up with it.
I have a question for you, Gabe.
Oh shit.
What do you got? Know, as one of the most cracked gunners in this game, like no cap, I haven't seen any gunner that's as consistent as you. What is your advice to anybody looking out there? You know, how do I get better at gunning? What is your advice?
Oh, that is a great question. Well, if you're just a casual player, honestly, go take a look at some of the videos on the channel here. Look at like some of the highlight videos. And look at the way that I move my cannon and how sometimes it is very, very little. And just look at how steady I try to keep my hand. I mean, it's down to that. Like, having a great sailor helps. But, I mean, if you can really lock in your shot from a long range and make sure that, you know, you're not adjusting too much, or you know, you're actually staying.
So would you say that you're moving minimally? You're not moving too much.
Yeah, people try to do too much. I think you got to be careful, very careful when you're touching it. So
for sure.
Yeah.
So be gentle with your touch. You know. That's the advice from Gabe.
Yeah, be very, very gentle. Yeah, I did not expect to get asked questions, but. Shit.
Yeah, I gotta give you some counter questions, you know.
Some counters. Gotta make sure I'm on my toes over here.
Okay, I got one more for you. I got one more.
Oh, okay.
I think this is the most, controversial question on this podcast that we can end on. You know.
Oh no.
But
oh no, it's about to get hot. Oh fuck.
All right. What do you think of Steven fucking Teague and his actions in the SvS channel recently?
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. You know, so
not only, you know what? It's not only Steven Teague. Let's talk about server staff and TLOPO community.
Oh my god.
The most anti-productive staff I've ever seen.
Dude, I can't tell you, like I haven't been in that many Discords in my life, but every time I get into this Discord, I am laughing my ass off. Some of the shit that is said in there. I mean, we got people that make fake Discord accounts because their other ones get banned or terminated, whatever the case may be, and they go after the Juggernauts. So that's funny.
That's funny.
and then we have Steven Teague and his crew.
Yeah, the server staff. Okay,
The
okay.
server staff.
Excluding Lord Gullider, he's actually the only normal server staff. Everyone else, though, they're fuckers.
Yeah, so every time I get in there, there's always some bullshit. I looked in there the other day, and I was reading up, because I only look in there like once every week or two. Or if someone's talking shit, I'll look in there. And they were talking about 5 a.m. SvS practices. I was like, what the fuck? So they're making fun of SvS.
Like, what is their point? Like, their server staff supposedly to, promote growth in the community. Why are they, promoting this fake event that they're not even going to show up to? What's the reasoning? You know what the answer is? Trolling. Why do we have trolling fucking server staff at the head of the TLOPO community?
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
And why do you leak chats onto
Stephen T?
Yeah, well, Pandora's box was opened, so unfortunately that had to come out. And I don't have much to say about Stephen Teague and the server staff other than
get your shit together and just be more productive, man.
A little bit. They're trolling.
Dude, you know my view on it? It's just give your role up. Why are you holding on to this role if you're not going to do anything productive? Give it up.
TLOPO clout, baby. It's making me millions. I'm getting paid. I'm getting fucking paid up. Dude, SvS League president. I'm making big bucks.
Getting paid millions.
Dude, we're pro SvSers. Pro SvSers. We're getting paid.
Professionally paid.
Big money.
More than 6 figures. Probably 7 figures,
Oh, yeah. We signed you not too long ago for 30 million?
Yeah, easy.
You think about what the average guy's making here. This is big time business, man.
That's jokes. Anyways, I think that kind of concludes the podcast, eh?
Yeah, hey, it was a good time. I did not expect to get questioned this hard, guys, so I was very ill prepared.
Expose his ass.
I got exposed. Dude, my own fucking guild member exposed me. Holy fuck.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it was good having you on, Shark. It's always a fun time with you, whether it's in game or on here. I know I can always get a good laugh.
Oh yeah.
You can take anything that's boring and make it funny.
Oh yeah, I'd like to have
it's 2:10 in the fucking morning on Tortuga.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna smoke a ball. God damn.
It's that time. All right, everybody.
I'll see you later. Bye.
Have a good one. See you, Shark.